Well, the scientific process teaches us that to generate good and impactful science, we have to be asking the right question. Okay? Right for you and your interest, right with your community, right for the environment and the planet, right with the resources you have access to. Once you find this right question, you seek and do every means and methods possible in answering these questions convincingly. This is how one is able to publish in scientific journals, make significant and important contributions to science, and be known and heard by the scientific community and the society. And to me, the same is true in life. To find success, we should first be asking what is the right path. Right for one's heart and mind, right for one's family and friends, right for the community. It should be thought of and contemplated upon. And after you have decided on a path, cultivate it and become an expert on it. If you do this, I'm sure at the end of the day, you will have found success. A word of caution though, we Filipinos, tayo mga Pilipino, are truly gifted with ingenuity, talent, and beauty. Totoo po yun. I've seen it many times. It is in our DNA. No? Nasaan ba yung Manny Pacquiao, for example? Number 1 tayo sa boxing. Number 1 tayo sa Miss Universe. Number 1 yung ating mga OFWs paglabas ng ating bansa. Unfortunately, is this gift that allows us to overthink. Because we can, we try to do a lot of things at the same time. No? Bantayan po natin yun. Kaya naman puro tayo plano, walang natatapos. Puro tayo magagaling, kaya minsan palagi tayo nag-aaway-aaway. The key is harnessing that gift and focusing it to finish a specific objective. And I'm telling you, once we do that, the sky is the limit for every Filipino. I know because I was like that. Naturuan lang ako ng mga Japanese to focus. No? Kasi they will not allow you to think a lot and do a lot of things, but to do things one step at a time. And actually, I experimented on this one. When I came back in 2009, nagtayo ako ng laboratory, and I did projects. I worked on with research assistants like you guys, and hindi sila yung mga best of the brightest, but they were willing to listen and be trained and focus. And you know what? Our lab already produced right now 2 PhDs. No? One is actually the program director at the Philippine Genome Center. One is going to teach as a professor at MSU IIT. 2 are actually taking up their PhDs in Texas A&M and also at Florida State in the US. Both of them under a Fulbright scholarship. Yet another is already teaching and taking her PhD at Ateneo de Manila University. And so, I really know that if you focus enough, the sky is the limit for all of you. So, go out, find your right question, your right path. And while you're at it, include in your thought process the challenges we face. Our country, our planet is faced with unprecedented threats. I really hope I can tell you otherwise, and I'm not trying to scare you, but if we humans do not do anything drastic very soon, The world's fisheries will collapse by 2040. This is the consensus of fishery scientists. Most of the country's fisheries resources and fishing grounds are in decline for some time now. They're all in the red. If we do not do anything drastic very soon, the plastic problem will wreak havoc to all of us. Plastic problem is so pervasive that it is already seen in the seafood we eat, and in all likelihood in our bloodstreams. The Philippines is one of the top contributors of this waste. Worse, there is no solution in sight. I hope you can provide one. We will run out of water in the very near future. I learned yesterday from my relatives in Aurora Hill that Baguio is already on water delivery mode. Manila is having a water crisis as we speak. And studies show that by 2025, demand will be oversupply if no water systems are developed very soon. And of course, lastly, the terrible impacts of climate change will be unstoppable. Scientists long predicted that the impacts of climate change and global warming will be felt in about 100 years from now. However, recent scientific reports suggest that these predictions were wrong by about 50 years or less. Anong taon na po tayo ngayon? 2019, 2020, malapit na. We actually have studies, predictions that by 2050, a number of our commercially important species in the country, like yung mga hasa-hasa, yung mga sapsap, espada, yung mga liplipan or sailfish, will disappear if climate change will not be abated. I'm terribly sorry for this. It is really unfortunate that our generation and the generations before us did not do a good job of caring for our environment and conserving our natural resources. To me, I think we should be prosecuted. Be better than us. Maraming salamat po.
In the olden times, nature and our ancestors lived harmoniously. The hunters were tasked to look for wild pigs to be butchered for a celebration. After hunting, they would bring this to the elders. The elders then reads the animal's intestines and would see a good reading. Afterwards, the chieftain invites the community for a dance. Banga literally means pots. The Banga dance is performed by the Kalinga. Heavy earthen pots, as many as 7 or 8 at a time, are balanced on heads of maidens as they trudge to the beat of the gangsa or the native gongs, displaying their stamina and strength as they go about their daily task of fetching water and balancing the banga.